Let's do damage control. Computer crashed again. Does everybody have the is everybody back? Nah, Chris, not LinderNet. This is my computer keeps crashing. It's the same crash. It's the AMD video card crash thing. It's the same crash. YouTube's here. Shane, thank you so much. And Sassy, you guys. Zero puts up the neighbor. I forgot. We've got a Mr. Rogers emote. New stream, though. Unfortunately, you're back. I blame TikTok. Can anybody on TikTok tell me if we're live there? The driver timed out AMD bug report.
It sure smells good.
I'm gonna go ahead and restart the live. Well, it looks like the live already restarted. Can I get someone from TikTok telling me if the live is up? We're back. All right, Whiteout, thank you so much for letting me know. Guys, I'm gonna have to get a new graphics card, I think. Yeah, I was immediately unbanned from TikTok. Like I sent a thing. I think it was a thing. I don't know. I don't even know how it works. But I don't. So this is a weird thing. Weird thing is I adjusted a bunch of things. All right, we're back. I adjusted a bunch of things and I stopped getting computer crashes, and now we're computer crashing again. This is very sad days for me because I don't know what to do. Oh, whoops. I guess I'll fight him again. Yeah, that's my line. I got banned from TikTok. People think I'm a super rebel. Super rebel. Real hard ass. Real hard ass me getting banned from the old TikTok. You blame Chozo. All right, let's do it again. Yeah, Whiteout. So we were covering a little bit. This challenge is a little bit different than some of the challenges you may have seen, in that we're trying to avoid blocking as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, dodge. And then we go into this pattern. My original route didn't have this as a one-rounder, but I wanted to give myself the potential in getting all one-rounders. The routes that I'm going for, I have the potential of getting first-round knockouts on every boxer. Am I going to get Tyson? No. No, I'm not. I have. You ever need any tips on this one? I'm your guy. Fastest is a 1844, third in the world. Very nice, Whiteout. Very nice. I've banked on a bunch of the speedrunning community. I did not come up with any of this shit. I happen to have a bunch of the speedrunners on Twitch in my Twitch community, but I definitely will. Tyson says, so Whiteout, it is if you spend a lot of time. I find this game almost goes in slow motion the more you play it. The more you play it, the more you get accustomed to things, the more you can anticipate things and stuff. But one of the go-tos that I am often telling people is I want to get as many games done flawlessly as possible. So I don't want to have to get really good at the game. I don't want to spend a lot of time getting good. I want to come up with strategies that are as easy as I can so I can get the flawless run in and then go on to a different game. So yeah, you can take time. I learned and got a first round knockout in Tyson, and I used the strategy, but I didn't want to have to do that. So my go-to for Tyson is an early second round knockout. You definitely can get better, and I can definitely get better. It takes a lot of time. I mean, I'm sure Whiteout, you've played Punch-Out for a long time to get that good at the game. Jader says, familiar with the patterns really does help. Weevilo, what's going on, bud? Where is it? What did he call me today? Barbarella. Oh, I like that. Barbarella. It sounds like a really strong female bodybuilder. Barbarella. Now I don't like it now that I've come up with what it sounds like. Never mind. Missed my face yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't here. Yeah, another crash on the PC. Yeah. What are we at now? Super Macho Man. I have terrible service. Sorry, I keep freezing. Whiteout, it's probably me. I have terrible. If the stream is freezing, it could very well be my internet is pretty bad. Ah, piss. Wasn't Barbarella a character in Conan or something? Was it really? We need 4K Punch-Out. I'm hoping that Weevil of Doom, I'm hoping the video card is the thing. I hope it's not something else. I don't want to go on a wild goose chase to try to figure out why the computer keeps freezing. Too slow. Graphics driver timeout is pretty indicative. Okay. I'm not a hardware scientist. How would I know? Plop in your old card. That sounds like work. While Slack always claims to not be a scientist, he has never been able to prove it. If I proved it, I would have to use science, and I am not a scientist. Plop in the old card, DDU drivers, install new drivers, then do it all again. And then I said, oh my gosh, all those words? Sounds like a good reason to never watch it. Never watch what? See, you gosh, exactly. It's a paradox now. If I tried it, I'd turn into a black hole and we would all die. So it's a good thing I don't, right? I have three conversations going. I don't think I'm part of. Joker, you're saying starring Jane Fonda so you weren't far off of the body, but I don't even know what you're talking about. I think you're just trying to make me confused. Got me. That delay. I hate it. I hate it. He throws the two left, and I'm so certain he's going to do the long delay. And I get punched in the face for it. That's what I get for trying to think. Barbarella's nice. Mm-hmm. Pupy. Jaders, yeah, he gets you, doesn't he? It's like he doesn't even care. No matter your skill level, they are programming jerks. All right, let's get the buffer. That's the right amount of life. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stronky, how's it going? I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself? Still holding down TikTok. Oh, phooey. They programmed Tyson's fight. Yeah. Not switching to Twitch. How about YouTube? I'm also live on YouTube too. This coffee, look at this. Whoa, oh, dumb coffee. Shit. Thanks, chat, making me do that. Let me see your coffee. I want to see your coffee. Hey, thank you for the controller. Scrunky, thank you so much. I got coffee on my desk. Stinking chat telling me what to do. I'm streaming 3 places at once. Yeah, exactly. Weeble, you never know where you're gonna find me. I penetrate everywhere. I'm everywhere. Right there it is, Bad Gamer. Introducing Gale the Fail Whale. Oops. No, exclamation point Gale doesn't do it. You have to add a hit, so exclamation point plus sign. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with the PC crashing. It's all, well, actually, it may be. Could be. Probably. You know something? Yeah. Now that I think about it. Oh, no, Bad Gamer, you can. So, Bad Gamer, the way that you beat Tyson in the first round, you're going to dodge. You're going to dodge his attacks and follow his attacks. Follow your dodging with 2 hits. But that will not get you enough damage. There's an interesting thing in the code for Tyson. So when I dodge here, if we look at how much damage I've done, I know I got knocked down, but look where the damage is. Do you see my cursor? Look at the 20 points there and look at the 0. You see how his health meter is towards the right side of that 0? Watch it again. You see how that health meter is towards the right side of the 0? Now, what I'm going to try to do this next time is I'm going to dodge, I'm going to punch him once, and then I need to delay the second punch to the very last possible frame I can punch him. The frame right before he would block my punch. If I can land on that with the second punch, you're going to do more damage. And it may take me a second, but I'll try. Missed. So it's too late because he blocked. Too late again. So that second punch needs to be faster. There it was. So now, Bad Gamer, if you look at his life now, you can see his life is visibly, I still only hit him twice, but his life is visibly lower than it was the time before. And that's essentially how speedrunners are able to knock him down. Whiteout, I have a first round knockout. I only did it one time. I wanted to just see that I could do it. I'm going for those delayed punches, but if I'm not planning on having a first round knockout. I'm actually going for an early second round. So what speedrunners will do is they'll try their best to get as many of those as possible. Poop. First round or it doesn't count? Not for me. Not for me. It's better for me. It's actually better for the second round. So 110's fine. 110's fine. Yeah, and Whiteout, I never practiced those. So Bad Gamer, right here, he's going to start doing wink punches. You can also get more damage on the wink punches. I don't even go for it. Oh, he got me with the delay. Whoops. Once, one of the things to know with the Winks is once he throws two on the same side, he'll always throw a third one. Whoops. Which is nice to get the rhythm. Right. It's like a 208 is really what you're going for in the second knockdown. Crap. Oh, I forgot I didn't say that. Whoops. Later than 206, you cannot get a round one unless you hit a few frames. Yeah, my round one was a 208, I think, but I hit a couple. So I normally do this one. That one's extra damage because it helps me practice for the star. Do it again. That's the same timing as the guaranteed star. So you'll see there, Bad Gamer, I had his life low, but you really need to be more accurate than I am. More accurate. Yeah, whiteout. I think that's what Jader just saying as well. So 206 is the cutoff. If you can be faster than 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the second knockdown, all you have to be is consistent with the end there. Have you ever got a 10 count knock? So you can't. I have never done it. Tyson can only be KO'd on the 6th knockdown, which means you have to go into the 3rd round, and I've never attempted that. Your fastest is a 209. Oh, gee. Well, what's record? Jader, what? I'm trying to think. It's 2 minutes and something. Yeah, only in the 3rd round with no damage, and you still have like a percentage chance. I think it's still a dice roll. Frank Mostrate's 12 months anniversary. Oh, receive. I gladly. Jader says 2 minutes flat, 2 minutes 0.61s by summoning salts. Jader just got a 205.82. You guys are crazy. Thank you for stopping by, Frank. Yeah, I just don't have the desire. I do like Punch-Out. I do. It's a fun game. But I don't have the desire to grind this game. If I'm going to go back to a speed run, I'm going to go back to Z2 probably. Man, I want that record back. Now, I wonder what you do here. If I miss that, where can I get a star? Don't tease us. I will. So any percent Zelda 2 is 100, definitely going back to that. When we found the new strats, I broke the sub 15 and then I've left the run there. On his uppercuts, you can get a star. Oh, really? Nice. Is it just like a delayed hit, or like what am I going for on the uppercut? Oh, crap. If you do a delayed punch. Okay. All right. Well, there's one right there. No shit. So I've got this one, which is nice because I can just use it first. I'm going to go for the star, though. Practice. Practice makes better. I need to do that again. I keep messing up on that setup. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Yeah! Drop him like a toilet seat, Tommy!
Drop him like a toilet seat, Tommy! What a dick. Any suggestions for a boxer? I'm gonna start taking boxer suggestions, and then maybe we'll do. I said it before, guys. I can't do a full 5 hours of Punch-Out. Just can't do it. So I'll probably go through some boxers or go back through the game again. And then if you guys have any suggestions for a run to play, maybe I'll go through an any % Zelda 2. Popinski, you got it. Lord Malachite, you got it. You have to now. I'll go through an any % Zelda 2. I'm not gonna. It's not like I'll go through the game, but Ball Bowl 2 is another good one. So Popinski, dodge, dodge, wait for the hook or uppercut, down, punch, drop. It's getting to my finger, Jaderge. I overpress and punch out. Dodge. Who's a pretty boy? Wait for the uppercut. There it is. Hold down. Star. Drop. Casual speed run, Machete. Well, and I'll use save states to show things off too. One of the things with Z2 is the game can just. There we go. The game can just rip. And if I'm going to show off the whole thing without being really practiced at it, the save states will allow me to show off the whole speed run the very end of Zelda 2. The speed run is ridiculously precise, and if you don't get it, it's over. You play the game for 13, 14 minutes, and there's 20 frame perfect inputs to getting to the end where you finish with more frame perfect nonsense. And if you don't do that, you reset, like you just die. I guess you could continuously go through GP, but you don't have enough points. I forgot. There's a spot that we grind for points to make a replay on GP all right. I think we kill one of the Folkers. Ball Bowl 2, let's go. Wait, isn't Ball Bowl 2 right after Soda Popinski? No, that's Ball Bowl 2 is 11. 10 is Dawn 2, right? Or is it the other way around? We're gonna find out. What did he say? Frank, they're Folkers. Some people call them fuckers. The name of the enemy is a Foker. In fact, the flying birds that throw fire are called Fokeroos. Fuckaroos. I'll show you.
Zoltan!
So if we look right here, hi, it's me. Right here is a red F-O-K-K-A, Foka. And then these are Fokaroos. Foka and Fokaroo. It's the name of the enemy. Weird, huh? I didn't say Fokker. I said Foka. F-O-K-K-E-R, Foka. No, F-O-K-K-A. What did I say? Doesn't matter. How's it coming? Russell's going good. Going good. Oh, so I did skip. I'm going to do this fight, though. Whoops. Honda 2 is 8, Popinski's 9, Bald Bull is 10. Yeah, I should have just went through there. Lord Malachi, I like that. That was good. Jagard, say as many bad words as you want. Dee-doo in the day. Who's up next? All right, we'll do Sandman one more time. Do Sandman and then Bald 2. Bull 2. Then maybe we'll go through Z2 and then come back and finish the day. Having a little midday break of Z2. Three, 4, 5. Oh, I missed the dodge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It is mentally exhausting, this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning pink is funny. No turning pink in this run. Yeah, it's not funny in this run. Norway. Bald 2. What will be coming after this? Back to the hell of Z1? Scar, I don't know if I'll go directly back to Z1. I think I'll throw another game in there for fun. So after this, we may do a completely new game. Maybe even 2 games. I may break into some... So one of the things you guys will know is I don't hesitate doing the games that really suck and are really hard. Punch-Out's a difficult game. So I may actually take the time to play some, do a couple playthroughs that aren't particularly that difficult to do. Damageless Kirby, that'd be good. Big Nose Caveman. I don't know if we'll do that one. Leave it alone. I don't know if we'll do that one. Tubin, no, never. Don't even care about that game. That game is the worst ever. Swing and a miss. One NES game I think of tinkering with to see if Damageless is even possible is Mystery Quest. Jagard, we've already talked a bit about the Damageless Metal Gear. Oh, whoops. There's some conditions in Metal Gear that are going to be really hard. What is a Battletoads when we have Tubin? Tubin Stinky! Who wants to start a Slack Tubin world record bounty with me? You bastards. Don't you dare. You guys know that I do it all for money. Don't do it. No. Depends on how much money. The problem is, Zach, there's a couple doors that you have to go into that you need the gas mask on the other side. You have to equip a key to go through the door. Then when you enter, you can get hurt by the gas before you can pause the game to put the gas mask on. There's some small things like that throughout the run that make truly damageless possible, but really shitty to do. Yeah, we can get the ASAP Smash to put up a $2,000 bounty and then never pay for it. What a dick. Yeah, Jagard, there are the electric floors, on the other hand, there's pause buffering that you can do. It's just really precise. I think that you could learn all that. So the one thing, Jagard, about the run is I think to get a damageless run of Metal Gear, it is definitely possible. All of the things have been done. I don't know if it would be worth the amount of time it would take, because it would be regrinding and grinding and grinding a game that I don't particularly know if it's going to be that fun to play. There's a difference. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's fun to play. You know, Metroid, really fun to play. And I don't know if it would be worth the hours of grinding for Metal Gear. Not saying it wouldn't be. I don't know enough. Oh, Weevilo, we know you pay your bounties, but it'd have to be a pretty stiff bounty for... You're talking world record speed run of Tubin? Let's watch the run. You guys can see how stupid it would be. Oh... Then you guys will feel dumb for even considering it. We're going to watch this and you're like, that's so dumb. Tubin. I've never typed it in a... Oh, it's only 7 minutes, though. It's only 7 minutes. That's not terrible. Goodbye. Hi, Tubin world record by Scotty. That was my internet, I'm sure. What is it, a hold down simulator? Is this me that's doing that? Is this froze? Frank, you never saw this game, neither did I, because the game sucks terrible. Didn't we already look at this? Was he in blood now? But come on, guys. You're just like holding down as fast as you can. Looks like something like this. You just have to be in the right spot. There's probably some RNG to the throws and stuff to miss throws. Wow, this seems so dumb. Sitting on a tube in a kiddie pool. This is stupid. It sounds so dumb. Does look funner than Jaws. That's dumb. So many dumb statements happening right now. I can't even watch the whole run. I can't even watch the whole run. Is there a way for me to take this browser and ban it from my use so I can never return to this ever again? Is that possible? Yeah, Edge, I'd rather do Ninja Gaiden with one arm, and that means I'd cut off the other one. This sucks. Word is not skilled enough to hold down. Jagger says, I'm with you on this one. That game looks stupid. Thank you. Thank you. Clear history. I'm done. I never want to see that ever again. That is not a fun. That was not fun. We want to go Zelda 2. Isn't that 10? We're going to do an any % playthrough of Zelda 2.
I have been chosen.
That's the point. This is a point. It's a good point. Ed says, if you ever put that up again, I'm going to ban myself. SS video on Tubin would be amazing. SS video? What does that mean? Summoning salts, you noob. Oh, I'm so noobish. I need a drink. We're just gonna refresh our brain with a playthrough of this quick. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Darther.
It's Darther.
Great. Oh, reset. Let's do this. This is cool. We learned things. My stream's pretty PG though. Look, I got Christmas shit. Which also buckets rule. Keyboard Cowboy, I like most of that statement, except for those. Very. Oh, fuck you! No! Sorry, guys. There it is. That's two. That's two. It's possible. I don't know how much time it saves, but even from, well, actually, let's do it. Let's do a comparison to this. We're talking.
Where's all these Zelda clips? All right. That one would be interesting to do no damage. Which one's that? Cobra Triangle? Your ears. Why was your ears? Go to Bermuda. Oh, I said it in the clip. Terrible. Did you know boobs could be gross? They can. It's the big ones that sag too far down to the ground. We'll wait here. Anybody want to take a wild stab at how many tries it takes to do the frame perfect healer glitch? Tsunami says 6. Ugly Owl says 3. What's up, Ugly Owl? 4. 11. You guys are all wrong. What button? It's that button. Okay. First try. No dice. Thank you for having faith in me, No Dice. Everyone else sucks. All of it. And then I'm over here. Does this make sense to anybody? How'd I get over here? All right, this is a better one. How many tries to do this? This next trick is called Frosted Feet. We have to stop accurately, press the right button for only one frame, then hold right and stab frame perfect at the edge of the screen, and then press right for only one frame while pressing left. 69 tries. A lot. This is going to take a while. Yipe! 1. Good. Didn't get it. 3. Got it. Ah, and then I left. So that stab was frame perfect. Got it again. Oh, and then I missed it. It's like 6 or something. Got it again. Ah, piss. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is Frosted Feet. That wasn't bad. I actually was nailing the frame perfect stab at the end a lot. Broken baby games for babies and broken babies, right? Will Height, what are you trying to do? So Will Height, in that spot there, where's my save state? Yeah, see how I'm in the middle of this bridge? You should never be able to be in the middle of this bridge. There's essentially a tile here that you have to walk through that leads you directly to the tile here that you have to walk through. I skipped this tile, which puts me on the middle of the bridge, by doing a bunch of stuff. It's very hard to explain. We call it frosted feet. We're essentially doing a trick that's referred to as fairy feet, only we're doing it without the fairy spell, which makes it much, 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 much more difficult. And it was a strategy that Frosted Pears and I worked out, hence Frosted Feet. All right, now everything's going to go back to normal. This is how everyone should remember Zelda 2 now. You know, this all makes sense. This makes sense, you know what I mean? Nothing to see here. Oh, look, the hammer. Sherry T, hi, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Kill me! And just like everyone remembers, when you're in the hammer cave, you just turn around and fall, and then you're here. And then after you get here, you do this like that for reasons. You got it, Ugly Owl, because reasons. Well, Sherry, glad you're doing all right, and welcome to the stream. Did you know? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Never mind. I'm supposed to go the other way. Oops. Game used to be this way when you didn't blow in the cartridge. Theogot, you know, you're smart. Yeah, like Jodosh says, the Frosted Feet is a little bit more involved than just frame perfect. There's some sub-pixel shenanigans. It's just really a complicated strategy. We got to get the medicine. We need the medicine so that we can get the fairy spell. It is required to have the fairy spell to beat the game. There's nothing we can do about it. Whoops, let me try that again. Oops, I didn't jump far enough there. Try again. I know all about these games. It was so high-tech when I was a kid. Yeah. I have played these games a lot as well when I was a kid. I'm jumping too, I'm jumping too late there. All right, so we're going to neutral jump, take the hit, get the medicine, and leave. Is there no way to get the medicine with the healer glitch? So there is a way, Jaggy Man, to get the medicine with the healer glitch and not have to get the hammer. It's just, right now it's slower. So like Frosted Pear says, maybe we'll find a skip for that one day that doesn't take forever. Pears, what is it? It's like an extra 15 or 20 seconds slower, right? Now that we've got the medicine, we can go back to the glitched world. by doing the frame perfect healer glitch. Did you know boobs could be gross? They can. It's the big ones that sag too far down to the ground. That sounds like Risacola. What's going on? Welcome. Clip it. First try. That was the healer glitch on the first try. The speedruns require you to do all these really precise glitchies, and you do have to do them the first try. Now we've got to go in this door/window broken thing 3 times. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Now we're going to leave. Going to Palace 2. We're only going to be in Palace 2 for a very brief time. Ooh. No encounter. Very nice. Wow, what encounter is great. And then I turn around and I walk through, but I have to jump right here. Got it. Now I walk through, but I have to turn right here, turning around again. Oh, didn't go far enough. Whoa, did I go too far now? Hey, look, the glove. Who'd have thought? And now we're out of Palace 2. Tsunami says, what just happened? I got the glove, Tsunami. You know, the item that we need, I got it. I mean, what do you think just happened? That was some good old medicine. That's right. Now, Tsunami, pay attention here, okay? We're going to go out and then out again, but then we're going to go right. And I think we're hallucinating. We're going to go to right about here, and there's a lady. Hi, lady. Can I go into your broken house? Why, thank you. No glove, no love. No love. Are you playing this again or just Slack Split? I'm just playing around. I needed a break from Punch-Out. I kept getting punched in the face. It's my lucky face. So now we're getting the fairy spell, which again, we needed. So that's why we got the medicine, was to get the fairy spell. Now, from here on out, we don't have to do all that weird, crazy stuff. We're just going to go this way. We're going to turn into a fairy, talk to the lady as a fairy, go into... Oh, I missed her house. I wonder where you got... I can't remember where you have to stand there. Fairy, lady, there, house, fly, house, there. And now we can get the jump. It's the only face you got. That's right. I mean, that's true. It is my only face. This is Pete, the Pogo Stick Mechanic. He's the owner and operator of Pete's Pogo Stick Emporium. Hey, Petey, can you fix my pogo stick? Why, oh, it worked. Hey, Pete. Pete, thank you. Petey, what a nice guy. All right, now I'm going to leave this way. But then I'm going to go this way. And I go, ooh, I forget. I go in the door 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It fixes part of the glitch, kind of, and then I'm going to turn, and now I'm over here, and I've got to do some reverse fairy feet, link feats, which are a little bit easier. More like little slack, am I right? You are. Sword chunks. Sword chunks. Vaughn, what's this game? Little Mermaid. That's not it. That's not it. So I have to come in here. Right there, I did it. Yeah, did it. Look at, what? Oh, I let go of, So I've got to hold left and let go frame perfectly, which is right there. And then I've got to press left for only one frame and press start. All right, so ready? Frame perfect. There. Nope, early. Frame perfect. There. Got it. Now left for a frame and start. So I had left for 2 frames. There it is. Got it. Now if I hold right and press start, it'll actually take me to the other side of the bridge. Now I'm going to turn around and walk through this and then go to this window and jump and turn around, and I'm through the town. Are you keeping up? Keeping up. All right, Death Mountain is exactly the way that you remember Death Mountain. Death Mountain has not changed in the playthrough at all. We just walk into here and turn around, and we're through there. Then we're gonna jump, stab, and turn around, and then we're through there. In this room, I'm actually going to walk to here and then turn around, and now we're through there. Now, I do have to kill this guy that doesn't exist until I walk to here, and now I'll kill him. Whoops. Ugh. Let the points tally, cancel the upgrade, and now we're through here. I'm gonna walk through that, and then that is Death Mountain, the way that we all remember it. Okay, I'm gonna fall down here. And now I'm over here. You see? You get it? You're getting it now. Another one of these things where I frame perfectly let go of the button. Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Got it, but I didn't press pause fast enough. Missed it. Good for me. Got it. Got it. And we're through. Don't go down there. That's stupid. There's so much to keep up with. It's easy. Like Sir Humphrey says, self-explanatory, really. If you think about it, it's just exactly how you'd imagine it for it to be done every time ever. And then I'm going to go over here, just like you normally would. Miss that encounter. Run into this one, not on purpose. Nope, another encounter, just like I didn't want. Now we're going to slightly turn backwards, then go forwards. We're going to go down and up. And then we're going to run into this wall and turn around. And like everyone would imagine, we go into here. Jump over this guy. Avoid that. And say it with me. Are you ready? And now we're at Great Palace. Exactly. Good job, everybody. And then we're going to turn here, scroll to this spot and turn around. Easy. Exactly. Obvious. Yeah, Vaughn, this is the 80% route. So everybody take a drink. Machete, baby game, really, if you think about it. If you think about it, it's baby game, even with its explanation. Jagard, I'm doing a great job of explaining. Abracadabra, bad guy. There he is. I was too early. This room coming up, we call the room of suck. Because it sucks. Do Scooby Doo. It's essentially Vaughn, a mirrored run to all keys, correct? If you know all keys, then you know this run. I don't even know why there's 2 categories, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest about it, which I am. So I use the fairy here. No one else does. That's just me. But then I try to do this. All right, ready? And left tap. Ooh, I got hung up. I don't know if this will work now. And jump, jump, jar. Ha ha! Yes. Try again. This love tap is right there. Got it. That was better. Jump. 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 Jar. Why both ways? Why come at me from both directions, game? Left tap. Perfect. Jump. 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 Jar. There's what I want. All right, guys, here's the real question. Here's the real question. How many tries for me to get the Beacula despawn? The despawn of Beacula is one of the dumbest things in the world. 1. I don't think I'll get it. We'll try. I don't think I'll get the despawn. I'll let this guy come this way. Oh, gross. I got that one didn't count. Is he gone? Is he gone?
First part.
There you go! Oh, I don't know why everyone just doesn't do that. Why don't you guys just do that trick? I'll show you what normally happens.
You'll know that I am called the Count.
Normally you got that dickhead.
Because I really love.
So the strategy that I did was just so dumb. I can't even begin to work your way through what happens to get that despawn. I got it again? Wow. Wow. Why don't we do it? Plus 12 is why. Plus 12? This random run is full of a bunch of first tries. It is. How goes Sam's like, the Punch-Out's going good. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. So technically, you can YOLO that room. And I may go back to that, or I may go to the YOLOing that room. Better jump here, or you're going to die in the larva. What's up, Neo? Hot taps, let's go. Watch the knives. Blue. This isn't Punch-Out. I'm taking a short break from Punch-Out for a minute. And we're at the end. All right, here's the real question. Here's the real question. I'll start here. How many tries to get the fizzy lifting bridge? For those that don't know, the world record in any percent, Zelda 2, for 10 years had a lot of requirements. One of them specifically was using the jump spell on this bridge, and it got better and better and faster and faster. And actually, 2 or 3 years ago, I came up with a strategy for this bridge that made it even faster, but no matter what, we needed the jump spell. And it was Frosted Pears and I last year that figured to not use the jump spell at the end of this game and a setup for it. And we refer to that setup as the fizzy lifting bridge. It is really hard to do. All right, let's see how many tries it takes. All of these stabs are buffers. That may be all right. Okay, that's one try. And you have to do this first try if you're going to get a record. Has to be first try. I feel like I'm too far forward there. I am. 2 tries. Yeah, Cubby, we're doing a little Z2 for funsies. Then we'll go back to Punch-Out. I broke 2 blocks. 3 tries. Mike Tyson versus Link. Who wins? Link? Link's got an effing sword, man. Again. How many is that? Is that 4 tries? Machete. Yeah, yeah. You and me, bud. Link got a sword. Mike Tyson trying to block a sword with your arms and stuff. Now, Remy, that's a good point as well. All right. Too early? Now, remember all the frame perfect nonsense that we were doing? All of that has to happen first try. Then you get here for this.
I gotta go.
That's not it. Ugh. Ugly Al, thank you for the GL, and we'll see you later, bud. Bye-bye. I think those first 2 stabs were off. So this is already doomed. I saved it there? Crap. Well, we'll try it. From the save state, just because I accidentally saved it. I'm gonna get hit. Ooh. This is just skipping the beginning part. Because I accidentally hit the save button. Too far. This stab right here is essentially frame perfect. That would be one, if we wanted to try to make this easier, that would be the one to improve on. I think I'm still a frame late. Yep, that was early. Way too far.
Hey, you!
Hold on.
Up here! Up here! Up here!
Owl has a suggestion. Bye, Albra. You'll work it out. What's he say? I think you need to look right when in position to change Link's hitbox to avoid the bubble. That does not work that way. I understand what you're saying, but that does not. I'm not in the right spot. If you're on the right spot, which is not here, even if I look the other way, it still hits. This could be that my first stabs are off and this is impossible right now. See, I'm late there, or early there. Nope, there it is right there. That is the frame perfect stab. So we're fine. And then we've got this stab. That was early. And again, I may not be in the right spot from the start. I think my first shots were wrong. So this bubble's not in a spot that I can actually mount it. So we'll start again. Is that a frame late or a frame early? So you need to be on the right pixel there. Yeah, and Ugly Owl, I think it looks different. Like your setup may look a little different. I think it can, but I'm not sure. Where am I at here? We want to go any percent, and I believe this is the, no, Mew Bridge right there. Now this is going to give me, this gives me the jump spell, but I don't use it. I want to make sure I'm at speed here. That felt right. Let's get it from here, and I'll go ahead and save it right here. All right, here it is, and boom. So you can see my foot is a pixel farther forward. I actually didn't get hit there. But I don't think that's right. Every part of the, no, I think that could be right. All right, so this is a second bounce, so we'd have to get lucky here. We'll see if we get lucky. So I can use that. We call it the lifting bridge because the bubbles help us screen wrap. No love. So at the end here, after I press the button, oops. So I've got stabs that set this up, and then this button press is very precise. I think I got it again. Now that this button press has been done, if I'm early, I fall in the lava. If I'm late, I get hit by the bubble. Now, this is essentially a frame perfect press. That was early or late. What'll happen is I'll bounce higher on the third strike. I bounced higher on the second strike. Too late. Second strike again. And boom. Second strike again. Way too early. Second strike again. Too late. Too early. There it is. So that is frame perfect. And what'll happen here is that these bubbles will actually lift us up to what is essentially a perfect pixel. Right now, I can cast the fairy spell, but my character is not high enough into the HUD for the spell to screen wrap me, and I'm not low enough out of the HUD for me to turn into a fairy. What'll happen is I'm not holding the A button, so my bounces are low. So I can get here, use the fairy, and I won't bounce too high. When one of these guys dies, I will take the magic upgrade, which will give me full magic, and now I can hold A, which makes me bounce higher, and I turn into a fairy, and I screen wrap. I need that level up there so that I can turn into a fairy here and screen wrap again. This skips the Thunderbird boss and takes us directly to Dark Link. This allows us to skip so much of the game. The T-Bird skip is super important. We always use the jump spell, but those bubbles allow us to do it without the jump spell. And that was an 8-hit Dark Link, so it's a perfect Dark Link fight. Ghost Dialogue says, you're in the hospital in the Netherlands watching you play. Well, hope everything is good and, turns out good in the hospital. Ooh, that stinks. Dark Link was a dick. I showed a video, guys, of the strategy that can be used for Dark Link. Most people think that the best thing to do for Dark Link is just to sit in the left-hand corner and stab his feet. Dark Link is really not as bad as everyone thinks as long as you attack him. Everyone tried to play defensively on Dark Link. As long as you're not defensive, he's not as bad as you think. Suffer, it's always 8 hits. Dark Link always takes 8 hits. It doesn't matter where your attack is. I'll try to do a... Hey, there's the frame perfect jump again. I'll try to do another Dark Link fight, and I'll show you guys how you can fight Dark Link. I don't have very much life, so I don't know if I'll be able to beat him without taking any hits, but I'll show you the strategy that you can use fighting Dark Link. If you don't want to use... You'll get a lot of hate sometimes for using the corner cheese, they call it, because you just sit in the corner and stab. Some people think that's a cheaty way of playing it. I can show you a way where you can beat Dark Link pretty easily without using that. I caught it, Jonash. I caught it. All right, so we run over here to Dark Link. So the screen's broken, but the fight's the same. So like I said, you can fight Dark Link this way. This is the way that most people found to kill him. Just sit in the corner and keep stabbing. No, it's still 8 hits. But you see how you can get hit in the corner? That's all right. Now, in the no damage playthrough, we understand Dark Link's pattern to do a fight that's in the corner, but uses a strategy. Let me show you again. You can see I'm landing hits and not just, and I'm actually timing them properly. I'm not relying on just mashing. So that is the strategic way of doing it fast. But what people don't know is if you attack at Dark Link. Nah, I can't, it's hard to see. Poop. I may load a different save state where I have more room and it's easier to see. There's a hit. Try again. You want to be running at him and putting pressure on him. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Just take a second. There's another one. But you saw I was landing hits. Dark Link copying you, when you're trying to be safe, you're gonna get wrecked. But if you have, like, if you're playing this game casually and you get to Dark Link and you've got all of your magic spells, all of your attack is leveled up, all your life is leveled up, you've got shield and all of these things, if you fight Dark Link by forcefully, like attacking him like I was doing, just hold, back up a little bit and then hold forward and do a series of jump fall attacks. And then I get wrecked immediately. But I mean, right now I have life 2 and 4 hearts, so it's not the same. But if you get here, there's a hit. Almost. Almost. There's another hit. There's another hit. There's another hit. Oop, got hit. You get the idea. You can beat him that way. Pupty? Pupty? Yeah, this game is very broken. Very broken. I've spent a lot of time learning to master the broken speed run. It's actually what we just went through. We just went through the N8% speed run. We'll go back to Punch-Out. Anybody have any other questions about Zelda 2? I'll take any questions. I'll take any questions on the game, whether it be the speed run, whether it be the damageless playthrough. Any questions about Zelda 2 at all before we go back to Punch-Out? You were told not to duck. Remy, really? So the corner strat can work, like I said, strategically. There is a pattern that you can follow to guarantee you get hit. Why is the continue feature broken on the game? Why is the continue feature broken? Can you demonstrate damageless Thunderbird? Yeah, sure. There's a couple ways to do it, Machete. I don't know what you mean, Pupe T. The continue feature isn't broken.
Yeah.
What part of it is broken? Mikey, thank you for the raid. Ladies and gentlemen, raid from Mikey Loves Retro. What are we doing, Mikey? Doing some you doing some the old Rygar or Goonies maybe? Doing some old speedrun stuff? What am I doing? Okay, so we're gonna go Zelda 2, the Arctic route, which is what we call damageless. I don't have any idea. And where is it at? Thunderbird. Hopefully this save works. Was visiting the PS1 games. Nice. This should work. Why did you switch the game format from 1 to 2? Why did they switch the game format? You know, Cubby, I'm not sure. But if you look at like Castlevania made a switch, and then for Castlevania 3 kind of came back. So I'm not sure exactly why they made the switch. Maybe just trying some new gameplay. Maybe it was the success of platforming games that made them switch Zelda to a platformer. But I really like the Z2 platforming and stuff. So any good tips? The spinning stab you do to kill the first crawlers in the magic cave at the beginning. Yeah. All right, we'll do magic cave after this. Can you see my comments? Jeremy, I can. You said, seriously? Did I miss the first comment? No, Jeremy, I just see you said seriously. Narcosynthesis. You guys are on TikTok. You're actually seeing a different, the guys on TikTok, my collection is over here in this glass case over there. I have a redemption on Twitch to show me your junk, and I'll display your collection. This is Zero the 14th's collection, but I've got a similar collection. His is much girthier than mine, much more impressive. All right, so this is Firebird. There's a couple different ways to fight Firebird. I would say if you want the easiest way to fight Firebird, the easiest way would be in this corner. Cast Thunder. I think I have enough for jump. I do. So if you stand in this corner, there's a very good chance that he cannot hit you. You'll notice that the fireballs come down, but if they angle towards you, they kind of get eaten by the edge of the screen. So you're pretty damn safe here. And now what you can do is when he comes down, you can jump out, stab, and return to the corner. Got unlucky hit. But this does work fairly well. Obviously, we're on only 4 hearts, so we can't even take a single hit. Coming down, jump out, stab, go back to our corner. Stab. Whoops. I got hit again. If you were playing the game casually, you'd have a lot of hearts and you'd have a higher life level and stuff like that. It's a good strategy as a baseline. And you could, if you wanted to, you could fight Thunderbird and then if your life got low, use this as a backup strategy. The fact that I got the fact that I'm getting hit is actually really uncommon. You know what it is? I think I should pull him away from the wall a little bit more. Let me try one more time. Do. So I think I need to get him farther away from the wall. There we go. There's that shot again. Weird. Anyways, this is the reason why I didn't use that in my no damage playthrough, because it's not consistent. It can make the fight a lot easier. Like I said, if you're playing casually, you've got life 8 and all of your life, plus you can use the shield spell, plus you can use the reflect spell. You can life your character up. That's going to get you a beating Thunderbird fairly easy. Now, when it comes to the no damage run, I wanted something that was more safe. And what I do is I use Thunderbird's pattern to my advantage. So you'll notice here, I was able to get a couple hits. Now watch Thunderbird. You see how I've got him going up in the corner and then coming down to the platform. Up in the corner, down to the platform. Up to the corner, down to the platform. I'm keeping him in this pattern. If I get out of the pattern, now he's up and then he's down in the corners. And what happens is you want him to be as low as possible while he's in the middle on the podium, because you can get more hits because you're higher up and you don't need the jump spell. So in the corner, I want to use Thunder, let him get to the top, bring him to the middle, and I get 3 hits on him. Narcosipin says, if I could send pics of my collection. If you come over to the Twitch chat, you can redeem it, and absolutely, I'll put a picture of your collection behind this. I was wondering how you figure out glitch stuff out. So Jeremy, glitches, the things that we figure out in the games are more accumulative than anything. Something happens weird or out of the ordinary from someone playing casually, and they go, what the hell was that? And then maybe they get it to repeat, or someone else has it happen, and then next thing you know, they figure out what went wrong, and it gives us a place to look in the code, or looking through the memory of the game and we can then pinpoint something that's been done, and we can figure out why it happens. And then from figuring out why it happens, we can start to manipulate it to our benefit. That's exactly how the scroll glitches in Castlevania were found. Exactly. Someone randomly has it happen. And that so often is because when you look at the assembly code, or if you're looking at the memory of the game, you're blindly looking through things. There's no way to point us in a direction. More often than not, someone stumbles upon something. That is how it starts. From there, we can take it farther. So back to the question at hand by Machete. So we've got the first, oops, too early. We're going to use Thunder here. Let Thunderbird get to the top, get to the middle. Stab, stab, stab. From the top, back to the middle, stab, stab, missed one. From the top, back to the middle, stab, stab, stab. And there's a finished Thunderbird fight. We're going to use that pillar strategy. They call it the pendulum strategy. From the top on one side, down and back up. Top on the other side, down and back up. Because we can optimize the hits we get on Thunderbird. 1, 1, 2, to the top, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2. And that's a no damage Thunderbird. That is the exact strategy I used in the no damage run. Find a way to recreate the glitch. Is there a viable way to use a glitch? Torak, exactly. 100%. Find a glitch, find a way to recreate the glitch so that we know how it works, use how it works and why it works to see if we can utilize it in a usable way. Going back to the Life 5, going back to the healer glitch in this game, you know, getting to the glitch world in this game doesn't really do you any good. And I'm sure that was stumbled upon by someone mashing the buttons or using fairy and warping to it that way. All right, here's a better Dark Link. So in the Dark Link fight, we know a couple things. We know that when Dark Link first chases at us, we can always, if we're in this corner, we can always stab him. That's a guarantee. Now, knowing how Dark Link works, we know that his pattern is set. And if we can follow it, we can know exactly what he's going to do. The next thing he's going to do is he's going to run at me and stab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a falling stab on top of him. Whoops, I didn't get turned around there. Falling stab. He'll wait, stab. Falling stab. He'll wait, stab. Falling stab. Falling stab. Wait, stab. Essentially, if he pauses and then comes at you, you can just stand there and stab him in the face. After you stab him in the face, you can falling stab twice. And there's a pattern. And what we go for in the speedruns is a perfect 8 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the fastest. It's not the fastest way. I have a faster fight that no one will ever use. It's just too inconsistent. And it's only faster by maybe a second. That is that's what you'll see people do there. Machete, say you'll have to go back and watch it. No, are you here for a second? I'll just do it again. Don't tell me what to do. If I want to play it again, I'll play it again. Back to T-Bird. It's a very simple strategy, Machete. So I was telling people there's two strategies that we use. Let me go here. One of them is the pendulum strategy. So I've got Firebird or Thunderbird in a pattern here. Thunderbird is swooping down to the middle, and I can get hits in, swoops back up, move back in the middle, hit, up, back, hit. And the reason for this is T-Bird does this based off of where you are. If you turn around, T-Bird will turn fly. So you can get T-Bird to chase you, and then this is the pattern. T-Bird also does this. And it's just, depending on where you are, it seems very random. But it's not. As long as we can bring T-Bird from one side to the other, T-Bird goes down and up. Down. Let's say you mess up the pattern, then you can just hang out in this corner. T-Bird goes down and up. Down and up. So now T-Bird is at the top. We'll bring T-Bird to the middle. Get some stabs in. Back to the top. Back over. Get some stabs in. Back to the top. Back over. Let's say we mess up the pattern. Oh, wait. Go back into our corner. Wait for T-Bird to go back to the top. All right. Back in the pattern. Get some stabs in. I'm not stabbing, but you get the idea. So that is the strategy that I use for fighting T-Bird. It looks like this. I try to get 3 stabs first. 1, 2, 3. That's actually 4, so that was great. Back to the middle. Back to the middle, and 1. Oh, I missed the 2 stabs. We'll go T-Bird back to the top, back to the middle, and phew, jerkhead. Missed it again. Doing a great job at dodging. Way to go, me. And that's a no damage, but it should only be 3 passes. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Ah, missed it again. So the pattern in the middle, I'm not going to pay attention to T-Bird, is a rising high stab So we're going to roll and rising high stab for the first shot. And then after that shot, you want to hold left until you get full speed. And then you're going to jump. You're going to be holding left. And then you're going to jump and rising stab, but turn from the left to a low right stab. So let me show you it again. Whoops. It's a tricky thing. So up and then boom, boom. And you're going to do 2 of them. You're going to take your finger and go stab, stab. So jump, stab, stab. You just roll that thumb down twice. What happens is you get an extra boost. Oops, I missed it. I was too low. Whoops. I would practice this. There's the 2 stabs. A double stab's pretty important. Why weren't you around when I was a kid playing this? But the easiest way, if anybody wants to just beat Thunderbird, that's the no damage way. The easiest way is to sit in this corner, cast Thunder, and cast Jump. When Thunderbird comes down, run out, stab Thunderbird, and go back to your corner. Thunderbird comes down, run out. Whoa, damn it. And like I said, this is for casual. You'll get hit very little amount of times. You can definitely still get hit. Like that. I don't know why I'm getting hit so much there. Comes down. I considered using this strategy for the no damage run, but it's just not as consistent as I would have liked it to be. Yeah, see, I'm getting hit a bunch. Tsunami, I understand that this looks easier, but you can't I can't express how the timing on those hits are. The timing on those hits are not easy, and I'm doing a very good job of avoiding fireballs. In this corner, like I said, you just stand here, and there's a really good chance you're not going to get hit. Imagine I had full life 8, and 8 heart squares, and shield spell, and all of the things that you have at the end of the game. So casually, you can get hit 50 times from this guy. And you just do this. It comes back down. Oops. I understand that I'm getting hit, but remember, in this save state, I can only take 1 hit. In a normal playthrough, you can take a ton of hits. This is definitely easier to do casually than my other strategy is. That 1 hit wouldn't kill you, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So, Tsunami, the only reason why avoiding the fireballs doesn't seem that hard is because I kill him so quickly. The lower T-Bird's life is, the more fireballs he throws. So if you were to try to do this, yeah, the first couple hits you're all right. But now look at the amount of fireballs. I've been doing T-Bird fights for a long time. This is not an easy amount of fireballs to dodge. I make it look easier than it is, I promise. Machete, don't worry about it. All right, someone else had a question about Magic Cave. Why didn't the save state work there? Whoops. What was the question about Magic Cave? I'll do a save state before Magic Cave. Actually, I want to make sure I'm going the right way. I don't remember if I left or right. And everyone's different too. All right, so this is Magic Cave. On the stab you do to kill the 2 crawlers. So these guys, you can either do this. That's one way to do it. Some people do, whoops. Some people do this. Another way to do it. I do what I call the hurricane kill, which I don't suggest that. So basically I'm stabbing one direction, letting the beam come out, but then pressing the button at the right time to wrap the attack 2 ways. And if you miss it, then you've got a problem. Are those the ones that you're talking about? Poopy.
Hey now,
Professor Retro.
That's what I want to learn, the hurricane stab. PLB, the hurricane stab is stupid. Don't do it. PLB, do this. So much easier. But if you want to learn the idea of the hurricane stab, what you basically need to do, come here, is you want to jump forward and then get a beam backwards like that. So jump, beam. And what happens is when that beam comes out backwards, you want to turn the character around while your sword is still out to have your sword in front of you. Can't do it now. You can go both ways. There it was. You see it? So I get a beam backwards and a sword in front of me. You got it? You're essentially hitting both directions in one stab. It's very precise, and there's no need for it, though. It's swaggy. It looks cool. Because they just explode. But it's not needed. Speedoo-doo-bee-doo-doo-bee. Monkey, you don't remember any of this being in Punch-Out? You probably played a different Punch-Out than I did. So PLB, are you looking to use it for, that's so much easier to do that, bud. So much easier to do that. Are you looking to do it for the bag? I feel I lose time doing the cave by doing tons of stabs. Hold on, PLB, let's talk a little bit about what you're attempting. Are you doing speed runs? I apologize for not knowing. If you're doing speed runs, are you going for that bag? If you are, may I suggest not doing that? All monkeys, 100% all keys. Have you seen my early strategy? Have you seen my early double bubble thing? I don't get P-Bag here. I get Double Bubble, and my entrance to... What's your entrance time on average? What's your entrance time to P1? Because I'm a firm believer... Got a lot to learn still. Where's the link? I am a firm believer in the Slack start that no one uses. I will use it and
Ready to be an e-commerce.
I will use this strategy. There's the link to the video right there. I will use that strategy forever. There's no reason to use any other strategy, and I'll never have that thing. I don't remember, but I never got a bubble skip. I can't remember what I do at the beginning. Oh yeah, I leave them alive. And then I get that one there. This is the strat right here. It's so much easier to do that. And let's see if I get the right guys. And now when I go to this, when I go over here, the guys will all move left. Left? Nope. All right, so I messed something up. So early stab, we stab there, and I missed. I'd have to look back at it, but that's essentially what you want to do. Missed it. I think I was hitting things now that I remember. There's a good chance that you go too fast. DJ Beatkeeper, how you doing? Welcome. Go left! Nope. So why not just play it safe and crouch tap? So Machete, in the speed run, we want very much to have attack 4 leaving the first palace. And one of the ways that we can guarantee or increase our odds a ton of getting attack 4 is by getting a early P-bag. Now, you can do it. I'll show you the traditional speedrun way of getting the early P-bag. The early P-bag is frame perfect, so you have to beat this room frame perfectly. Missed him. Try again. Nope. It's frame perfect from the beginning of the game as well. This section of Octoroks is really tricky. I missed the Octorok. The nuance to the buttons, the presses is really... I'm missing him every time. But then what I would do is I would come over here. This Octorok would already be dead. And then I would stab this guy and he would drop a bag. If I kill that enemy frame perfectly from the beginning of the game, he will drop a bag. It is so precise. Yes, Torak, for sure. P is in the bag, for sure. PLB, if you're always going for the forest tile anyways, then yeah. So my method is not the traditional way of doing it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do this room frame perfectly, but with very easy button presses. Everything that I'm doing now is relatively easy to do. And that room is still done frame perfect, but the button presses are easier. We don't get a bag. And then I take the time to go into this this forest tile. Let's save it and see. Hopefully I'm right. Left, 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 right. Dang it. If I'm frame perfect, all of those bats will move to the left. If they do, I grab this pea bag and then I leave. I know that I'm frame perfect. Let me try it from the beginning. Let me try it from the beginning. Because I could have accidentally missed a frame here. You have to be frame perfect to the cave as well. Whoops. I'm around 1 hour 32 for now, and your method will take me improving. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can cut off a lot of time there, bud. You should be able to cut off a lot of time. Yeah, the beginning of this machete is horde. All right, left, left. See, I missed it again. I can't remember if I'm actually. I think I want to hit those guys. Because oftentimes I'm a couple sub-pixels too fast. So my strategy is down to sub-pixels. You can't press down and stab for more than 14 frames. That felt really good right there. That felt really good. So PLB, I would suggest learning the hurricane stab just for fun, because it looks cool. All right, I feel confident that they're all going left. Fudge! It could be that, you know what it is? It's the save state. It's the save state because I'm pausing the game. Yeah. Can't save state it. It's really, really good here. Go left! I have no idea. I'm not getting into it. Not getting into it. Not gonna do it. I put the link in the chat for the video. I did a video explaining it. There is such a nuance to the button presses. So we're talking about keeping frame perfect, but Link only moves 1 pixel every 16 subpixels, and his subpixel movement is based off of his speed, which is based off of your acceleration. It becomes really, really, really hard to keep track of the stuff. Yeah, PLB, look at that video. You're a perfect PLB. You were a perfect candidate because you don't know the other way to use that strategy. I was able to get so comfortable with it that every other run, maybe even better than 50%, I was getting that Which when you look at the top runners getting the drop bag there, you know, they're not that high, and we're not getting there. I think we're there like 1 second, maybe 1 or 2 seconds behind world record pace. You don't need that 1 or 2 seconds for a long time. Long time. Zach says, did you know that Mortal Kombat theme was originally a church hymn in Finland? No, I did not. Is that true? All right, let's go back to Punch-Out. That's what we're supposed to be playing. Jan Haas says, hey, dude, how's it going? Cheers. I do. That's it. Shane, that's it. I jump them. I don't stab them. Yes. That's it. Yes. That's why it wasn't working. Thank you. I feel so better. My brain's not broken. I thought I was it. Yes, you jump them. Yes, and that's why that felt weird, because you're supposed to bounce there. Yes. Yes, and yes. I still don't know if this will work because of the save state, but 100% yes. Go left! There's all lefts. That wasn't right there, though. I don't believe that's correct. I'm supposed to go down on a different tile, I think. Is it in the middle tile? This seems right still. Oh, I stabbed one extra time. I was getting close. But yes, that is definitely the reason why it wasn't working. You'll notice that when I was going through there, I actually skipped. You get the heart for the speed run. So Machete, there's a difference between the any percent. No, not at all. We've completely broken game. The speed run that I'm talking about is the more popular 100% all keys, which means you play the entire game, you get all of the things, and you collect all of the keys. So all of the heart containers, all the magic containers, every key in the palace. That is the most popular speed run for Zelda 2 because the community of Zelda 2 runners love the game and want to play every single bit of it. But that's what I was doing wrong. I jumped those first. So I remember when I was working out that strategy, I wanted to limit the amount of stabs. Every stab is a potential for losing subpixels. So I wanted to limit the amount of stabs. No, Moslik, I play with an original brick. So it's not a classic. Well, classic meaning like a Nintendo classic, right? But this is the classic controller. So I've got a regular front-loading NES with a brick in. So I play on original stuff because I'm a nerd. Learn something new here every day. Punch-Out time, right? Do we do Punch-Out now? Everybody have any more questions about Z2? I need another drink. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with a drink.
Actually gonna see what it'd be like if you were to try to take gulps. Because that's the bucket's whole thing, is that you couldn't drink stuff fast. Nope, gulp away. Gulp away, works perfect. Smooths are the greatest. It's not fast, but it's faster than sipping it. And it worked fine. Worked fine.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Matty. Happy birthday to
Did it. That was for you, Matt D. Woo!
Okay.
Boom, jump. Boom, nice. Jump, boom, jump, jump, boom. Jump there, wait after the bird, before the guy, jump and kill, jump, wait to the very end and jump. Yeah, we did it! Oh, release the doves. That is right. Learning new strats is the most amazing thing I've ever done in my life. I love it so much. We did it. Because you know everybody. Or you know. MCM, I guess we can play Punch Out now. Right, exactly. I guess we'll play Punch Out now. Where has Matt D been? I don't know. Well, MCM, you'll probably see a decent amount more Zelda 2 if you stick around. That's one of my favorite games to play. One of my all-time favorites. 13 minutes left of the stream. Wow. Yeah, we need 13 minutes left. We can't do full Punch-Out runs, Tsunami, because the game takes 25 minutes. But Scar's adding some time. Thank you so much, Scar.
I see London. I see France.
That'll add time.
Underpants.
You saw my underpants? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not. You. I see you. Sit down. Didn't that add a minute? Scar, your 100 bits added a minute. We get another full minute just because of you. Bing, 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 bing. You know, I think it's fun. When it comes down to it, it's fun to be on this side, doing as many of these games as I've done. I can tell you right now, I have zero chance of beating this game without taking damage right now. I just don't have a chance. I haven't worked the muscle memory up yet. There's no chance. So in my opinion, there's not a single reason for me to even try. Doesn't make any sense. For me to try a no damage run now is a waste of time. I need more Tyson practice. I need more Sandman practice. I need more Ball Bull practice. Just a fact. But I also know that I can't sit down for 5 hours and just play Tyson. 5 hours of playing Tyson. When I did the 1 round knockout of Tyson, you know how much I played? Played 15 minutes of Tyson or 20 minutes of Tyson every morning. That's it. 5 hours doesn't do you what you can't just jam practice on top of practice on top of practice and have it be successful. Derek, what's going on, bud? Welcome. So I guess my point is knowing what I know about practicing and what works for me. I can't say it's going to work for everybody, but what works for me, full runs don't make any sense. Now I'm doing the early boxers because it does make sense to make sure that I'm building a really good base of muscle memory for these early boxers. Well, you'll get burned out, Derek, but you're not. Muscle memory is a really weird thing. As someone that, I was a competitive juggler. I know. Pretty awesome, right? But juggling is very intense muscle memory. And one of the things that is true, smash, is you can't build muscle memory as fast as you want. A little bit of practice, take some time for your brain to digest it. There's studies that they've run. Something like a toilet seat, Tommy. There's studies that they've run that showed that a lot of the muscle memory that you build is while you're sleeping. Star says, juggling, street magic, video games. You let a weird. That is the reason why. That's the reason why I was called Slackinator. I do weird shit. And I do a lot of things. I'm in my pantsuit. Don't I have something here? Every once in a while, I pull my balls out on stream. I don't know if I can get back far enough. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Sitting down is also really weird. Ha! Anyways, so juggling was a big portion of my life as I would say like my late teens and early 20s. And when I say competitively, I was working on juggling 10, going to work into trying to juggle 11 objects, and at the time the world record was 12. So when I was 22, 23 years old, I was juggling a lot. And juggling is so, it's like weightlifting. So like, it's a great example because you never have to build. So if you're a weightlifter, if you're a bodybuilder, can you just go into the gym and spend 12 hours and just take 12 hours and get really super strong? Or is it better to work an hour every day for 12 days? It is extremely beneficial to do the hour a day for 12 days. 12 hours in one day doesn't do you any good. And that is probably the best example that I can give when it comes to these games. So I cannot get as good as I need to get at fighting Tyson today. Probably can't do it the rest of this week. Probably won't do it next week. We'll probably start runs next week because it'll also be fun, but that's going to take time to build that. And that's one of the things that I love about learning the games and doing speed runs and these damageless challenges is that there is a technique to getting better. You don't just play the game over and over and over again. You can, but it's another reason why for a while we were doing 90-day challenges. So the 90-day challenge was see how good you could get at a speed run that you'd never done in 90 days. Because not only does it give you a chance to learn a speed run and see how good you can get, it allows you to practice your technique of learning, which I love that. You have to sleep to recover to make all of those CNS. Oh, sports video, black belt, my brain's not smart. Stop it. You're also so close to Z1 damageless. Sad you're not actually trying that. I'm going to go back to Z1. You should open every stream by juggling Nintendo carts. No, I'd drop them. I just end up dropping them and then I'd be sad. It's better to hit hard for 30 minutes or an hour. That's why we did Zelda 2. It's the reason why I did Zelda 2 is that little bit of a break. Messed that up, but at least I got the star. Matt D's mom. Matt D's mom. Remy, it only works on Twitch. Twitch is the greatest. Derek, the real challenge is juggling 3 apples and eating all of them. I used to do a... I was a juggler. I used to do a trick where I would juggle an egg, a bowling ball, and an apple, and eat the apple. That makes it a challenge, because an egg, a bowling ball, and an apple, all different shapes, way different, and then you got to work in eating the apple. Well, I saw it on it's nothing that I came up with. I saw it on a skit that a juggler did, and at the end of the skit, he ends his show by biting the egg. And it's like, oh, on accident, he bit the egg. No, he does it on purpose, but... In fact, it's one of the greatest, he's one of my favorite performers in juggling. I can't remember the guy's name. He does a comedy juggling skit that is just hilarious. So good. I'll have to find it and put it in Discord or something. I saw a guy do that at the state fair this year. Ate an apple and a banana while juggling. Most of the things that you will see somebody do in juggling is not impressive to a juggler. Most of the really impressive things that jugglers do are impressive because of their difficulty, but they don't look any more impressive than anything else. It's interesting because you'll see something like, he was eating an apple and juggling a machete and a chainsaw. The chainsaws don't matter. You never grab it by the other end. And for safety reasons, most jugglers don't have a live chainsaw anyways. There's no like chain on it. But like knives or torches, we don't grab the other end. It seems more difficult than it is. Numbers juggling, it's a perceived danger factor. Agreed. Yes. There's a thing, there's numbers juggling, which is what I did, where you're trying to juggle as many objects as possible, and that becomes difficult because of physical limitations of the human body kind of thing. If you just type into YouTube someone juggling 9, 10, or 11 objects, like anywhere in there, 9 is where it gets really crazy to watch. Then there's also something called site swapping. And site swapping is probably one of the more impressive things that jugglers do, but it doesn't really always look any more impressive. So jugglers have broke down juggling by number. Every height, every time you throw a ball, whether you're throwing it from your left to your right or throwing it up in the air, the height of the throw and whether it goes from one hand to the other is given a number. And we can use that number and make mathematical equations and juggle. For example, somebody that's a juggler can send me a sequence of numbers as a trick and a challenge, and it can challenge me to juggle those numbers. And it's called site swapping. And it is incredibly difficult to do because one of the things that I'm doing while I'm juggling is I'm throwing the balls either all the same height or whatever. And it's the same thing, and it's easy to get into a rhythm. So for example, if you're juggling 3 objects, I'm throwing all of the balls the same height. This is the height of a 3. So if I throw a ball from one hand to the other, this is a 3. A 1 would be straight across. A 2 would be in the same hand, but not as high as a 3. A 4 is a little bit higher. A 5 is a little bit higher. And each has a number. So you could take a pattern, which is 3. So this is 3. You're just drawing all 3s. Or you can do a pattern that is 4, 1. So if we think about 3s, a 4 would be straight up on one side and to the same hand, and a 1 would cross in the middle, and it would look like this. So I'm throwing a 4, and then I'm throwing a 1 that goes right across the bottom. Every trick can be broken down into a number sequence, which is really Oh, talk about you a nerd, nerd. You want to talk about nerds and numbers and juggling? Oh my gosh, you could go down a rabbit hole. Oh, so much fun, so much fun. What was I doing here? Oh, playing this guy. So, Jagard, the reason why the site swap is a little bit different is it breaks that muscle memory. You can't just do the same thing. It makes you have to think while you're doing it, which makes it really difficult, but oftentimes not any more impressive looking. Who knew jugglers were nerds? Yeah, the thinking part of it is the part that's hard. For me, doing numbers, when I was getting into it, doing 5, 6, 7, all of that was just repeating the same thing. You practice it, you build the muscle memory, and you just do it. It's like you can turn a switch on your head that says, all right, juggle these. And your brain goes, okay. And your fucking hands do all the stuff. And you don't even have to think about it. When doing the numbers juggling, you do have to think, and it makes it incredibly difficult. And that's why I said sometimes things that are impressive in juggling, a juggler will go, holy shit. You see what he did over there? And a casual person would look at it and go, well, that looks dumb. I want to see him eat an apple. You know what I mean? I've decided your stream is a speed running stream. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. That is secretly actually a master's class in growth mindset. I'm here for it. Superman. And I'm not even trying. Not even trying. I really hope this is the run with all of the juggling talk. I've already been hit, haven't I? Duh! Have I been hit yet? Oh, now I'm nervous. I haven't been hit yet. Shit. And you had to bring that up on Bald Bull, my worst fight. Thanks, guys. Stream's already over anyways. Look at the clock. Stream's already over. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that on him. Yep, see? See what you've done? How will you live with yourself?
Here we go, cape analysis. The whale is wearing a
what
cape
does the
for a
timer go
cape
crazy
for
like
the
that? When
cape
I run out of
analysis.
time,
Reset
I never
judgment.
program. See, when I made the timer thinking in my heart that the people that watch my stream will be always keeping the timer full of time because they will just love the stream and they will want it to never end. So when I programmed that timer, I didn't ever program it to go to 0 because it wasn't ever supposed to get to 0. And now it gets to 0 every day. And when it does, it freaks out because there's no programming beyond 0. I couldn't even tell you why it does that. Wouldn't do it if you guys would keep the time full. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying that. Just saying.
You suck. You suck. You suck.
You guys do suck.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck. You guys suck. You suck. I beat you. You all suck.
So why don't we'll do one thing before we go. Let's do a Q&A. We'll do a Q&A. I'll take on any questions right now that you've ever had to ask me while I get a raid started because we're done. We're done. And if you have a suggestion for a raid, let me know. Wanderboy, you're sorry you failed. Well, just stop failing. Just stop with the failing thing. Weeblo, all caps? Have a good day. Do the roar. Machete says, what kind of beard oil do I use? Whatever is free. Whatever is, so sometimes I'll get some from Christmas from somebody, or sometimes I'll get, Matt D sent me some beard oil one time. Super weird. But that's essentially where I normally get beard oil from, is somewhere free. Now, for example, I have on my desk one of the ones that I got. Maybe I took it in the house. Yeah, like someone gave me the Smooth Viking beard oil. Right now it's got alcohol in it for cleaning stuff. And if no one buys me any beard oil, like I don't get it for Christmas from my mother-in-law or something like that, I will take a little bit of vegetable oil. And I've got, my brother's wife does essential oil stuff. And I got some essential oil that was cedar. I like the smell of cedar. I really do. And I've got one of those. I'll take regular vegetable oil and I'll put in some cedar smelly oil and I'll just use that. I don't think it's as important as everyone thinks it is. So there's that. There's that. Have you knocked out Tyson in the first round? Superman, I do have a first round Tyson. I do. How's Slack Stream Shack coming? Moto Beats. The Stream Shack is put on hold until I can work out the family details. The location of the Stream Shack is on my father's land on our family farm, and where I grew up. It's on that land. My dad is not going to be around forever, and he's not always going to be able to farm. So right now I'm trying my best to buy the land. But I don't want to put any money, time, energy into something where maybe he sells the property, maybe something happens. Family's weird. So until I own the property, I'm not putting a bunch of my money into, I had it priced to take electricity to the top of that hill. And it was going to cost me, the lowest quote was 13 grand. And I don't have it. So I have to really be patient with that. I have to be patient with that. Is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out a true story? I just realized it says that. Does it really? I don't think it's not a true story. What is this chicken if it spins? Because if it didn't. Slack smells like French fries. I wouldn't mind that. It's not like fry oil. That's not used. Vegetable oil doesn't have really any smell at the beginning. That's why I used it. We had olive oil. Olive oil has a smell. It kind of sucks. Play Shadow of the Ninja. It is, I tell you what, Spoonhead, Shadow of the Ninja is a great game. I've beaten it on stream, 2-player. Yeah, Warlock just said that. Look at that. You guys are smart. Shouldn't cook with olive oil. I don't mind cooking with olive oil. I'm just not using it as beard oil. Remember me just now? I was watching a game show and one guy was named France. Oh, reminded me just now. I was watching it. His name was France. I know France. All right, where are we going here? Aquas is on. You guys have any suggestions for a raid on Twitch? I think we'll just pay the raid back. Pay it back. Cheesy Pops? Wait, I do follow. I do follow for Cheesy Pops, Mario Maker 2. Sure, why not? I don't think we've raided Cheesy Pops long time. Long time no raid. Did that actually work, putting it in this chat? I don't think it did. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for a fantastic Thursday. Fantastic. We'll be back tomorrow with more Punch-Out and more shenanigans. Down by the river, you got to do Singing Scene in Step Brothers. Oh, you're talking about for a Rud roll. Down by the river. Check the page. I already did it. Down by the river. I did it like 2 days ago. So check out the page. Already done, bud. Already done. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't wait to do it again tomorrow. But right now, it's time for you to leave. Get out of here. What are you guys still doing here? The show is over. What's going on?